My name is Marissa Frois, and I'm the CEO at the Entrepreneur Source. Congratulations on taking your first step toward exploring self-sufficiency. We hope you found your experience with your coach valuable, as their top priority is guiding you through education, awareness, and discovery. During your conversations, the topic of funding may have come up. Rest assured, there are numerous funding options available to help you achieve your dreams of self-sufficiency. In our video series, our funding experts will provide valuable insights and foundational knowledge about some of the funding possibilities you can explore. We hope this helps put your mind at ease and empowers you as you continue this exciting journey ahead.
What is ROBS? ROBS is an acronym for Rollover for Business Startup. And what it allows you to do is it allows you to use your retirement funds, whether it's a 401k or an IRA, to open a new business. Now, most of the time, your IRA or 401k has been managed by a financial advisor. And what they do with your money is they buy stocks. It could be Apple, it could be a number of different stocks, all publicly traded. The ROBS does not have to be a publicly traded C Corp. You can invest in yourself. So we would move those funds into your new retirement plan. And those funds would be available for you to start your new business, whether you're a coach or you're starting a service business or a brick and mortar business, doesn't matter. And you can use that money tax deferred and penalty free. What does that mean? That means you can take it out without paying a penalty or paying the taxes on it because it's a non-taxable event. You're just buying stock in the new corporation that your retirement plan owns. So very similar to buying stock in any public company. Now let's talk about the types of businesses you could use the ROBS for. Any active business, most of the time we work with franchisors and coaches, and most of the clients that we have are using their money to fund a new franchise business. Well, let's talk about penalties. Penalties are something I don't like, and they can happen if you manage your IRA or 401k illegally. We provide the service to manage that plan and make sure it's in compliance. You don't pay any taxes as long as you're not a taxable event. If you do buy stock in the new C Corp that will own your franchise, there will be no taxes. And the only time there will be a tax is when there's a taxable event. So even if you sold the business, you can then get the money you sold the business for and put it back into your retirement plan. So let's say you bought Apple stock at $20 a share and now it's $200 a share. You can put all that money back into your retirement plan just as it's been doing as long as your financial advisor has been doing it for you. So a lot of clients ask us if they have to use all of the funds in their account, their IRA or their 401k. And the answer simply is no, you do not. So if you're buying a business for $250,000 plus some working capital, so that $300,000 can be moved from your plan, and the balance of the money can stay in the plan and grow for you and have a financial advisor manage it for you. Folks ask us if they have to quit their job in order to use the IRA or the 401k, and you can do it as long as you only use the money that was from a former employer. With COVID, we had a number of people that switched jobs. And what they did was they moved their current retirement plan into the new employer's retirement plan. Even though you're still working, you can use any and all of the funds that you moved into the new plan. So let's say when you left your job, you had $300,000 in your 401k. When you get to the new business, your new employment, you can move that portion of it and always use that, but you can't use the portion of where your current employer is. Clients ask us if they can pay themselves a salary. And in a lot of cases, like some of the coaches, you're a one-man band, two-man band, whatever. And yes, absolutely, positively, you can pay yourself a salary. Actually, we require it because we want the plan to be in compliance and you need to be a paid employee. You can pay yourself $1,000 a year if you want, or you can pay yourself $100,000 a year if you want. So a lot of folks ask us what the real advantage is to use their ROBS, use their retirement funds. And simply stated, if you were to have to pay taxes on that money, and let's assume you didn't put it in your retirement plan, you'd pay up to 30 or 35% taxes. And if it is in your retirement plan and you decide to take it out, Outside of the ROBS, you'd pay a 10% early withdrawal penalty. So you're working with 45% of Uncle Sam's money. So I always say, if you've got an uncle, especially an Uncle Sam, this is the way to do it. So for example, if you needed to take $400,000 out of your retirement plan and you didn't use a ROBS, you'd have to pay up to 45%. So that's a big number. If you do the ROBS, you can take all of that money, every penny, tax deferred and penalty free. When I say tax deferred, the only time you'll pay tax on it is if there's a taxable event, which means maybe after you sell your business, you're going to take money out, or you reach the age of 59 and a half, you start taking your money out. But up until then, you're going to pay yourself, and you're going to pay all the state and federal payroll taxes along with that. But yes, there's an advantage because Uncle Sam is kind of funding your business up to about 45% of it. Now, let's assume you have $400,000 in your IRA and you have $400,000 in the bank. Which should I use? The smart way to do it is use your retirement funds. Why? The money in the bank that equals $400,000 at one time was $650,000 until you pay taxes. So you've already paid taxes on that. That's post-tax money in your account. You could always use that for whatever you want. But for your business, I would always take advantage of having Uncle Sam fund a big portion of your business.
So let's talk about the timeline for the 401k rollover. Through the different ROBS providers that are out there, the rollover can typically take anywhere from 2 to 6 weeks. There is some documentation collection, so depending on the client's urgency and getting all of those documents over, the typical timeline is anywhere from 2 to 6 weeks.
We hope you found this funding education to be of value. We're excited for what lies ahead and want you to know that our organization is here to support you every step of the way as you explore the possibilities of your career 2.0.